Hola mi gente linda, ¿cómo están? ¡Feliz Año Nuevo! ¡Wepa! Out with 2020 and with 2021! Okay, just kidding. You know, I'm a teacher. I was in bed by like 8 or 9 o'clock. So now that we know what day it is, January 1st-ish, 2nd, after 2020, yeah, it's time to get serious. What are we teaching our students? That's okay. I've got you. I've got your back. Te tengo. So I put together a bundle, a resource of different activities that explore the New Year's Eve traditions in different Spanish-speaking countries. And one of the activities is a writing prompt that it helps guide the students to write about their desires, their wants for the new year. Another one is the 12 grapes activity, where for each grape they put a desire or a wish that they want for each grape. So it's almost as if they're popping a grape as the clock strikes during midnight. They kind of get that feel, that authentic feel. And then there's a mini lesson included that talks about the different traditions, including throwing water out the window and eating the grapes, and I think I included the maletas, the suitcases, and different things like that. It's just a really cool way to come back to school. It's a great icebreaker. It's a cool way to just say, hey, we're not going to start something new. We're going to ease into school with a fun activity. The party continues. La fiesta sigue. It continues, but with lower intensity. And so you don't have to create this. This is all created. It's low prep, or sorry, no prep. And you just watch your students enjoy the activities. What more can you ask for? And so I'm going to flip through the different activities so that you can kind of get a feel for what's inside of each one, and then you can decide if you want to purchase the bundle or if you would like to purchase the individual activities themselves. So remember, if you are not currently subscribed to my channel, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and also check me out on my different social media platforms on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram, The Cultural Classroom. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the videos. Ciao. Alright, so we start on Teachers Pay Teachers website. My store is The Cultural Classroom by Senora Perryman, and here you can find the bundle, which is labeled New Year's Eve and New Year's, La Nochevieja y el Año Nuevo, no prep. You can see that it's broken into pieces, which is the writing activity, Deseos para el Año Nuevo, the 12 Grapes Tradition worksheet, and the mini lesson, La Nochevieja, New Year's Eve. And so the bonus is the lesson plan. The lesson plan is actually really cool because it shows you how everything is put together. And so the lesson plan kind of shows you that you want to take the mini lesson and probably start with that first, with a little short presentation to the students. That lesson I completely designed myself, except for the Pear Deck. It's Pear Deck enabled, by the way, so if you do want to make it interactive with your students, you can. So we start with just the general question, how was your break? And then what do they know? What's their prior knowledge? And so we just continue on. A lot of the questions are in Spanish because at this point in the year, my thought is that the students should be able to theoretically understand a certain level of Spanish if they're in Spanish 1 and in Spanish 2. But If that's difficult, guess what? You can just change it. If this is difficult for your students, you can just change it to English. Or you can downsize, down level the question. All right, so what's next? La tradición de las 12 uvas. So then you want to give access to this document, and then the students will read this prompt, watch this video again if they haven't seen it already in this document, and then they will fill this out with all of their kind of one word or sentence desires for the year, their hopes, their dreams, the things that they want for the year. Now going back to this document, deseos para el año nuevo. Deseos para el año nuevo. Now, we talk about deseos y propósitos. And then you can talk to your students about them, about the differences between the two. And what, to me, makes this activity different is that it builds the language skills up a little bit more. Whereas this was just one word answers. Now here you can see that we're getting more into into phrases, into sentences. And there's even a space for you to write about your deseos o propósitos for the year. And then it goes kind of into an introduction of, if students have not done this yet, into the voy a plus infinitive. So it's pretty cool because it just matter-of-factly introduces it. Este año voy a, and then the infinitive. Voy a leer más, voy a estudiar más, voy a comer más o menos, o más saludable, mejor, whatever the case may be. Voy a trabajar más en la clase B, voy a pasar más tiempo con mi familia. Although honestly, I was thinking very hard about that one because we are spending a lot of time with our family as it is right now with COVID. But sometimes we can spend a lot of time with our technology instead of spending time with our family. So that's why I put that one there. And voy a mejorar mis notas. And then I put some additional resources. And then here is a space for students to write 6 to 12 sentences on their own of their own voy a sentences. And then all of this together should equal about a 60-minute lesson, or 45 minute to 60-minute lesson. If you put all of this together, depending on how you stretch out certain things, how you elaborate on certain things, the amount of time that you spend discussing break. So yeah, I hope that this is just like a fun activity for you guys. I really took a lot of time in designing it as well to make it very eye-catching and like to really be appealing to the students. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. Ciao.